says.
I don't think you had an echo.
No, on this way up. Says. No, there you go.
I
There you
don't
go.
think you had an echo.
No, on this way up. Says. No, there you go. There you go. No, on this way up. Says. No, there you go. There you go. No, on this way up. No, there you go. There you go. There you go. Look, it's echoing.
Hmm. It's. I don't know why it would be echoing. Is it because of my mic's on?
No, it's cause I have the audio playing on my phone.
Oh, I see. Well,
All
maybe
right.
if we.
Are you on the
Hmm.
script?
I have the script.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, hold on. Let me
Oh,
take
by the
off
way,
my
if you
keyboard.
mess up, just pause, and then we'll re-go, and I'm gonna record the whole thing, and I'll just edit out the pauses. So we'll just have a pause so I can like edit together. I'm assuming I'm the one doing the editing, or do you want to do
Yeah,
it?
you can edit.
Okay,
All right, ready?
ready?
Hello, and welcome back to the Culminating Task Fake News Podcast. I'm joined here today with Yahir Rivera, United States. So, what is gun control?
Gun control is the idea that to solve problems such as mass shootings, high suicide rates by guns, we must eliminate firearms from our daily lives. That simple. With more guns than people, how does one remove all these guns? An extremely divisive topic to most, with half the United States claiming gun control is unconstitutional and that it is our right as U.S. citizens per the Second Amendment in the Constitution to hold and bear arms, while others are unhappy with current situations such as mass shootings in schools, calling for stricter gun control. This issue has only become more heated in recent years and seems to be ramping up with each and every day.
Tell me, what got you so interested in this topic? You're clearly very passionate about it.
Well, you see, I too seek the solution. This can't keep happening. But I also feel it would be unconstitutional to ban guns altogether.
Why discuss it now? Guns have been in the US for hundreds of years.
Well, I would say because it hasn't been an issue until now. People's minds are changing, becoming more violent and desensitized to blood and heinous crimes. In the last 12 years, mass shootings have risen back to numbers we haven't seen since 1974.
That's insane.
Yes, it is. To help understand both sides of this issue, I've brought a couple articles I want you to take a look at.
Alright, let's see here. According to the article Pro and Con Gun Control from Britannica, which you say is unbiased and popular with uniformed audiences looking for more info on this topic, gun control laws do not deter crime. Gun ownership deters crime. How do you feel about that?
This is a very hot topic. While gun control laws would prevent crime involving guns, that only means the same crimes are committed without guns. It wouldn't necessarily deter crime. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. The guns mentioned in these crimes don't fire on their own volition, the same way they don't aim on their own volition. This is a problem of individual people committing crimes, so the question remains, why?
Let's move on, shall we? According to CNN, which you say is popular with audiences who already made up their mind on the issue and are looking for approval from outside sources, CNN's study in 2019, the number of U.S. deaths from gun violence was about 4 per 100,000 people. That's 18 times the average rate in other developed countries. What do you have to say about that?
This is a very manipulative statement. Now, if you'll notice, I claim that this source was politically charged and has a left-leaning bias and uses many propaganda techniques. This is one of those examples. When CNN claims the US has the highest despite less total amount of guns. And the way they do this is by labeling them as undeveloped and removing them altogether. But who exactly decides what is and is not considered developed? This is a clear omission of information and an obvious attempt to make things seem worse than they are, in order to push a political agenda.
Oh, wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, not so black and white, is it?
On the contrary, according to NRA-ILA, adding gun control laws don't affect the gun crime rate at all. On the contrary, according to NRA-ILA, adding gun control laws don't affect the gun crime rate at all. Some of the strictest laws in different cities haven't seen much of a decline as of 2022. Any comments on this?
This article does have a right-leaning bias, however it does not use any propaganda techniques that I can deduce. This article shows that gun control is not the solution to gun crime. Not only is it unconstitutional, it doesn't work.
While I do realize that these sources all have different goals in mind, some push political agendas, some want to simply inform the reader of the topic at hand, or maybe even have them vote a certain way. What are some of the differences and similarities you see between these articles?
Well, first and foremost, the topic of all these articles is gun control. However, they hold different stances. CNN claims that we desperately need stricter gun control due to many of the reasons stated in the article. Our unbiased source, Britannica, is the most similar to all the articles today, with the pros and cons of gun control clearly stated without any bias or propaganda techniques. Our final article by the NRA, which says gun control is not a solution to rising gun deaths in the United States. Some of the major differences are the biases in each one of these. CNN has left. Oh, wait up. Let's restart this one. Um, Real quick, I just realized this is not correct. It's not a solution to rising gun deaths.
But yeah, I messed up one of them. I just stopped and I
I
just
know, I know.
immediately
Yeah,
started
that was
again.
good. That was good. Okay. Well, first and foremost, the topic of all these articles is gun control. However, they hold different stances. CNN claims that we desperately need stricter gun control due to many of the reasons stated in the article. Our unbiased source, Britannica, is the most similar to all the articles today, with the pros and cons of gun control clearly stated without any bias or propaganda techniques. Our final article by the NRA, which says gun control is not a solution to rising gun deaths and is unconstitutional. Some of the major differences are the biases in each one of these. CNN has a left-leaning bias, Britannica has no bias, and the NRA has a right-leaning bias. However, they may be different. I missed them. However, they may be very different. They are both trying to convince the reader and sway their opinion and beliefs on gun control in order to push their respective political agendas.
So why look at multiple sources? Why not choose one source you believe to be reliable and strong?
Because, as you can see, no matter how reliable one source may be, no matter how strong you might think it is, they can and will make mistakes, whether intentional or by accident. Sources might have the right idea and solutions, but have the wrong evidence or reasons to push it on you. You must look at multiple sources to know for sure, especially when it comes to hot topics that have strong political agendas being pushed side by side with them. For example, when it comes to gun control, there is lots of fake news and propaganda in order to sway people and have them vote a certain way.
Thank you for coming today, and thank you for tuning into Culminating Task Fake News Podcast.
Alright, we're done.
How long was that?
No clue.